Hello, School Transportation Nation. Tony Corpin here. We're so glad you made it to the podcast. It's brought to you by TransFinder, the leader in school bus routing software. With me today, Mr. Ryan Gray, editorial extraordinaire, always keeping his fingers on the pulse of the industry, the news, the trends. So what are our top headlines for today, Ryan? What's going on out there in pupil transportation?
Well, a lot of focus on the U.S. Supreme Court right now. We have an article, of course, with President Donald Trump now back in the Oval Office. There has been some concern going back several months about the safety of students, especially those who are immigrants. Will some of the rhetoric that we've heard out of the Trump administration, the mass deportations that were promised on day one, we will see kind of how that all shakes out. But certainly there is a lot of concern. They're going back into 1982, the Supreme Court ruled in Plyer versus Doe that every child has the right to go to public school free of charge from kindergarten through 12th grade, regardless of their immigration or their citizen status. That's been the law of the land, and that's what, again, it has a lot of people concerned because when you're talking about mass deportations, and they've said everything is on the table, they're looking at children as well. So there's just the concern, of course, of separating families, but there are these safe zones around schools and school bus stops. So Carol Berzozowski, one of our contributors, she writes a great article that we posted last week on this, just before Trump took office. So it takes the readers through. There's a 2021 U.S. Department of Homeland Security memo, guidelines for enforcement actions in or near protected areas. So that is an example of kind of some of these long-standing or recent-standing documents or regulation or letters or legal opinions on keeping kids safe around schools.